This button will record us a video. This will snap us a photo. This will allow us to speak to the camera. That'll set off the alarm. This will cut on and off the lights. So, whoa, that's bright. And today we are back with a great product. Special thanks to my friends over at this company who are nice enough to send us their F2 Pro Floodlight camera. As you can see, this is a 2K resolution floodlight that also has a dual lens camera on the bottom. So of course, we'll go through the unboxing of this, see everything that comes inside of here, then we'll hook this up, we'll go through the setup process within their app, and then we'll show you some audio video clips directly from this F2 Pro floodlight camera, as well as how bright the floodlight is on this great floodlight camera. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and let's check out the F2 Pro floodlight camera. So this is the Winners F2 Pro Floodlight Cam wired. As you can see here, you get 2K Quad HD resolution from 2 different cameras that can see all around, and then you have 3 nice floodlights here. Now, the top just has the Winnie's logo. The back, just a nice little picture of it up. This side mentions a little bit of a story of the brand and mentions that you get 180-degree viewing angle, ultra-wide monitoring no matter the corner, no matter which corner the intruder comes from. You get 3,000 lumens of brightness, 2K QHD resolution from a 4-megapixel camera, 110 dB siren, and person and vehicle detection. Then this just mentions their app, safer with wider vision and smarter light. Now, bottom does have a little SKU number there, Winnie's security floodlight, etc. And so let's break our seal here and open this on up. So let's see what all we have here. Very nice. Even nicer. Wow. Love the unboxing so far. Dang. They didn't cut any corners on this unboxing. This is very nice. So we'll take out this plastic piece. And I mean, this is essentially the camera here right on top. So, oh wow, and look at that. They even include a nice little wire there. So this would be phenomenal for just helping with the setup process. So that will be actually great. We'll go over the camera a little bit more here in a moment. And what else we got in here? We got a little branded box, which has a few things. So nothing else in there, and nothing else in the box either. That's it for the unboxing. So we have a nice little quick start guide, which should tell you a lot about the camera. We have a little included monitoring sticker, gotta love those. Then this is our mount, our hook, some extra nuts, everything you should need to mount this camera outside. Now, if we take a look at the camera here, you see that this is already attached. Like I said, this would be just to temporarily plug in so that the camera can get power, so you could power it up and use it. Now you see here on the front we have camera 1 and camera 2, and then underneath here this is a motion sensor pad, and then we have spotlight number 1, spotlight number 2, and well, floodlight spotlight number 3. And so, if we take a look around this, you can see they have their logo here, guard you always, and this is my favorite. Look at how much motion and turn you get out of this. I mean, you can put this anywhere you should need and be able to get a nice view from either camera. Now, I do notice here on the back, there's a little port, which has a setup button as well as a micro SD card slot. And really outside of that, that's about it. So that's a quick look at the unboxing. Now, of course, we're going to get their app out. We'll download their app. We will set this up and show you the setup process. And then I'll pull some daytime and nighttime audio clips directly from this floodlight camera. Let's go do that now. So this is the app you'll need here. Install this app on your phone, create you an account and log in, and we'll show you what to do next. One other thing I do want to mention, this plate can actually be removed. So you can just take out this little rubber piece and there's one screw. You can then take this plate off and actually put it on top to where if you needed to mount this from up here you could, or if you need to mount it against the wall here you can. That's just a nice feature. So this is what the app would look like. Now we will just use the little included cable to plug in and power our floodlight here for the setup process, and we'll give this a moment to boot up. While it's booting, I will pop this back cover off.
Welcome. Please add the camera in the app.
All right, and add in this Class 10 micro SD card. Any Class 10 micro SD card should work just fine. Of course, depending on the Mac's supported size, but this one's only 32 gigs, so that should definitely be supported. So now you heard that voice, it's ready to go. So we'll come into our app here and we'll click Add Device. It asks us what we have, surveillance, lighting and control, etc., which is kind of funny because we have a little bit of lighting and surveillance, but we're going to go with surveillance. And there it is, F2 Pro. We'll skip the guidance on the installation. We do have a green light flashing here, so we'll select green light is flashing, and then we'll allow this device to find nearby devices, which is how it found it right there. Select next, select our Wi-Fi network, put in our Wi-Fi password, and select join. And
Wi-Fi is connecting.
I was about to say, now it's going through the process to connect to my Wi-Fi, but it sounds like it's already done.
Adding procedure successful.
There we go. But we'll leave the name as F2 Pro and we'll put it as backyard. Confirm. There we go. Confirm and done. And there we are. Look at that. Oh, it's running an update. So we'll let this update run. And once this update's installed, we'll come back and show you around the app and show you some audio video clips from the F2 Pro Floodlight camera. All right, so there's our camera. And if we select on the camera, it brings us in here. Where as you can see, there's a separate left and, well, maybe this way's easier, left and right camera. Now, I'm not certain how these will record just yet. Normally, it'll record both at the same time to either camera. Here on the bottom, we have a few of our typical features for smart cameras. This button will record us a video. This will snap us a photo. This will allow us to speak to the camera. That'll set off the alarm. This will cut on and off the lights. So, whoa, that's bright. This will get us into the SD card, which will have all the recordings, and the album will be anything that we've saved. Now, if we click this little button up here, we can get into settings, where you can see we have our name, the F2 Pro. We have motion detection settings here, so detection zones, activity zones. All of the alerts are enabled for pet, package, person, and vehicle detection. Sensitivity settings. Nice, okay. Then we have light mode, which is switched to always off. Then we have light settings, which motion activated lights turn on the lights when the device detects motions at night. Seems perfect. Automatic shut off is set to 30 seconds, which looks like it can go up to 15 minutes. Very nice. Consistent lights is for the behavior. You can also do a flash. Motion zones for lights, the entire area. Light sensitivity, can control that. And then the brightness. And wow, look at that. You can even put it on a schedule. That's nice. Then storage settings. So you can do cloud recording or SD card, which I have SD card and it's set to event. Or you can just do continuous recording. So that's awesome. Just 24/7 recording locally on the device to that SD card. Or cloud storage where things will sync to the cloud. Then there's your Wi-Fi information here, your integration where you can link it with Google Home and Alexa, and then your notification settings and your help and share device. And the top is just where you can change the name, the location. You can turn off this little status light if you want that off, but you know, that's all that is. And so essentially, just so you're aware, this does not move unless you move it. So this isn't a pan and tilt system or anything like that. You would literally set this up and then turn this wherever you may need. But the best part is, if you need it directly in front of you, great. If you need it down, great. If you need it cut all the way to this way, well, great. You can put your light that way, leave your other lights this way, have your cameras facing that way, or like that, or even like that, or like that. I mean, just all around, love the motion, but this is not automatic. It has to be manually set. Now of course, I want to do some recording, so I'm going to check my volume, which is way up. I'm going to check this to unmute it, and this setting for auto, I'm going to set it to 2K, so it should be at the highest resolution, and of course this would take us to full screen, where we get these same options over here. Now let's do a little daytime test from each camera. Let's do it. We'll do the left camera with a photo of a 1. And then we'll do the right camera with a photo of a 2. There we go. So it does look like it saves that as one clip, just so you know. So if you took a photo, you would have that extra clip there. And then of course, let's get some video clips. So we're going to click this button to start a recording. You can see that changes to a number where we can then say, just right for me. This is a daytime audio video test on the left camera from this F2 Pro Floodlight. And this is an audio video test from the right camera on this F2 Pro Floodlight. So there we go. We should have one from each one. And I click this, it saves that recording. And now if I go to album, there's my video and there's my photos that I had taken. So it does put them together like I'd kind of thought. And the photos are together as well. Now the next thing to do, of course, is I will show you a nighttime audio video test with and without these floodlights. I'm going to try to get one of each. And this is a nighttime audio video test without the spotlights on. And here's a nighttime audio video test with the spotlights on. And then the last thing here would, of course, be the speaker. This has a speaker built in where we can talk to it. Let me go in another room and we'll try out the speaker. This is a speaker test on the Floodlight camera. Definitely not a bad speaker either. I think that'll essentially do it. And man, is this bright. Go to widescreen. So, very, very bright. I mean, this will light up your whole yard and then some with this bright spotlight. And there you have it. That's a look at the setup process of this F2 Pro Floodlight camera. Now, a few things I can definitely say. The app process was ultra smooth. Absolutely no issues with the AI.app. It set up instantly, it worked instantly, and every button that I clicked did exactly what that it said it was going to do right away. Now, outside of the app, of course, comes the camera quality. At 2K, this is a super bright floodlight camera, and the fact that you get 2 camera lenses on there makes it even better for you. You can see twice as much with these super nice cameras, and with the super nice bright floodlights, you'll be able to see for days. At the end of the day, it's a great speaker, it's a great hardware, and it's perfect for somebody who may want some security cameras at their floodlight location. You'd be able to easily take down a current floodlight, wire in this floodlight, because as I mentioned, the little included wire to plug it into a regular outlet is just for the setup process, so that's why I use that. I would then have to physically hardwire this to a location where there's currently a floodlight or a floodlight camera already. I can definitely give this product 2 thumbs up from a hardware and software standpoint, and would highly recommend this F2 Pro Floodlight camera for the fact that the app works great, the resolution is amazing, you get 3 super bright floodlights and 2 cameras to be able to see even more from this floodlight camera. So of course, I'll have one of these linked down below in my description if you'd like to grab one for yourself. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.